Sorry, I forgot。对，然后这个已经开始那个 record 了。然后呢，David, I just want you to uh talk about all the aerial drone competition, what it is, and then maybe your team and about yourself and all the things on the slides. And for the options, and I can actually talk about it, and you don't have to worry about those options.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we'll just go through the same thing.
yeah,
Give me just a sec.
sure.
Okay, and I'll call you back in a few minutes.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Oh, not you, man. I'm talking to my other student. Sorry, I'm on two different calls at the same time.
I'm sorry.
Just a second here.
We are good.
Yep. Okay, so that's fine. Now let me get back to you guys. Okay. And then I can actually turn on my video and sit up straight. Hello, everybody. What an evening. Okay, so I'm David Zook. I was the founder of Wasabi Robotics. I don't know why this, oh, can you scroll up to screen one? I can't click, that's why it's not moving. So yeah, when my older son was going into high school, we founded Wasabi Robotics because we didn't want to do FRC. We wanted something that he's a very hands-on kid, and we wanted him to have an opportunity to get his hands on. So we started Wasabi with some of his friends and some of my students. 2 years later, we won a robotic, we won world championship. We also won a couple of US Opens. We ended up winning another world championship over the years. We've been very successful at it. Man, scroll down, next one. Sorry, just as you get up. Yeah, our motto over the years has always been, it's not about fun, it's about winning. That's not as bleak as it sounds, but what it means is that winning is fun. Playing on your phone is temporarily fun, but focusing, getting somewhere, achieving something is more fun. Winning the last match of the year is great fun. Go on to the next one, man. This is a few of our students just after they won the state championship. The guy with the big teeth in the middle at the top is my son. Going down, core beliefs, again, I'm all about trying to win. It's really not all about winning, but it's about trying to win. Hard work, focus, passion, these are the things we look for. For years and years, that was all, that's where we kept our focus.
To come down.
Next page. What we've never done is bad grades. This is fun. This is an extracurricular. Job one is always school. Anything worse than a B and you're off the team until you get your grades up. We never did dad bots. I do not build robots for kids. I don't build drones for kids. I don't let fathers and mothers program or build drones for their kids. The kids do the work. I can help them out, but they do the work. Or sportsmanship also. We act like we've been there. We act like professionals. And we come back next year and beat you if you beat us this year. On to the next one. Why VEX? So there is a program through FIRST called FRC that most of the high schools do. And they build big bots that cost $20,000 or $30,000 a piece. The problem with that is you've got 20 to 50 kids on a team, and 3 or 4 of them get to touch the bot and 3 or 4 of them get to program the bot, and everybody else is kind of in a support role. And that's great if your kid wants to do business. My kid wanted to build robots. So we needed to have a sport where he was definitely going to be able to build robots. Vex makes affordable robots, and now they're doing drones. And that's how I've gotten into drones. Next slide. The aerial drone competition that Vex has come up with has 4 aspects. There's a teamwork mission where 2 teams fly together over a field with various tasks. They have to move a bunch of ping pong balls around. They have to knock over some things, go under some things, go around some things. I'll show you the field in just a minute here. The second is autonomous. This is where they program the bot. They hit a button, the bot does its thing, or not the bot, the drone does its thing all by itself, hopefully scores more points than anybody else gets. The piloting skills mission is just like the autonomous, except that they are actually flying it. They've got a minute to fly over, around, under, and through as many of the obstacles as they can. He who scores the most wins. Communications mission is where they go talk to the judges, tell them about the programs they've developed, the techniques they've developed, that kind of thing. Pretty standard. It's very similar to a robotics competition where there's the teamwork and then autonomous and piloting. On to the next slide. So this is the layout for the teamwork competition. You got ping pong balls down on the bottom. You got to blow them away around to different places, under and over the arches and through the keyhole gates on the upper left, and then landing either on the cubes or on the targets over on the left. You know, you fly around, you fly over, under, through a whole bunch of things. It's a lot of fun. I'm not very good at it, but when the kids do it, it looks like a lot of fun. I don't enjoy it, but that's just because I'm terrible at it. Okay, this is the autonomous and piloting skills layout. The bot starts on the green, under the arch, through the keyhole, or under the arch, then back around and loop the arch, through the keyhole gate, back around, loop the keyhole, through the green keyhole, back around, loop the keyhole, under the arch, back around, loop it, land on the blue, or that will change color. Figure out what color it is, land on the appropriate square. You can also do some stuff with the cubes, but that's the basic thing is you're performing tasks. On to the next one.
Next one is the options. I can talk about.
Okay, and I don't
talk
need
about that, but David, have you talked about the advantages that drone has versus Vex?
The event, what?
The advantage, sorry.
Oh, key for me is that it's just getting started. It's an exciting time. We're launching a new league. When we started robotics, when we'd go to Worlds, there were 100 to 200 teams. Nowadays, there's more like 1,000 to 2,000 teams. It's extremely hard to get noticed, even if you're really, really good. And it's basically luck at a certain point of making it to the finals. You have to be amazingly good, but then you have to be amazingly lucky also. With drones, this is literally the first year in Washington State. So a high percentage of us are going to be Washington State champions of one fashion or another, and we'll get to travel on to Utah for the regional championship, where there will be 100 teams. That's it. All we have to do is be better than 1 in 100, not better than 1,000 other teams. Also, the time commitment for drones is significantly smaller than for robots. Robots, there is an enormously long build cycle where the bot itself is being constructed and reconstructed and reconstructed. The dirty little secret of robotics is that it's 99.9% build and 0.1% programming. With drones, the drone comes out of the box, it's already done. We can't actually modify it. So immediately from day one, we're programming. So if your kid is more interested in programming and computer science than mechanical engineering, then drones is the place for you.
OK，就是他基本上介绍了一下这个 drone 和什么 drone 是个这个 drone competition 无人机大赛，它是一个什么样的比赛？这个比赛呢，其实就是那个 REC Foundation，就是 REC 基金会办的。REC 基金会办的另外一个比较传统的项目就是 VEX Robotics VEX 的机器人大赛。然后呢，这个比赛呢，其实它比较新，所以呢，孩子们比较容易胜出。还有一个so sorry, David. We have the dates here. You want to talk about the dates?
Yeah, we've got on February 4th, we're going to have a Bellevue scrimmage workshop. This will be some of the kids we've recently signed up first exposure to drones. Others will get in for a session or two over the next couple weeks, and we'll have some familiarity. It really doesn't matter. It's a scrimmage workshop. We'll hit the ground running, and they'll get right from the beginning, they'll get a tournament-like experience. February 17th, I believe it is, we're over in Moses Lake, Central Washington. The only other teams in the state are coming out of Moses Lake ROTC program over there. And then on March 17th, we'll have the Washington State Championship back here in Bellevue. And between the second event and the third event, those people that win or do really well will be the ones that qualify to go on to regional championship in late May.
就是今年的这个比赛的 timeline 啊，如果是你们从现在开始组战队的话，那么今年的 timeline 是比较 tight 的，所以呢，但是就说是因为他那个战队少，所以优秀的孩子还是很有机会胜出的。那 David 之前 sign up 的几个战队呢，其实他们刚开始也就几个月而已。还有呢，就说是我们其实是要就是这个比赛呢，我们是一年一年会一直办下去的。所以呢，就说是如果今年对你们的孩子其实是一个热身的话，那么其实是他对于他们明年参赛呀什么的是有一个很好的帮助。那我们今年9月份也是会为2024和2025赛季准备办一场那个 tournament as well。对，还有呢，就说是他刚才说了一些这个为什么要选择drone而不是选择那个regular 那个 robotics VEX robotics，他说是有一些这个优势啊。另外呢，就说是我们西创会现在是可以做到什么呢？就说是我们其实是会，因为我们现在在这个 info session 我们在做什么？我们就是在鼓励大家，就说是在组战队。那这个战队呢，其实就是通过我们西创会平台，是我们西创会平台的战队。那么我们西创会也是这个大赛的这个主办方，这个 regional 大赛的一个主办方，对，是一个这样的关系。然后呢 ，David 和 SVT 呢，其实就说是和我们是一个聘用的关系啊，其实就这样。就是刚才我在那个录的时候，这是我最开始说那几句话没录上，我把这个再重复一遍。另外呢，我们现在给大家就是提供的你们现在要做的事情呢，就说是要组队。要组队呢，我们现在给大家提供了几个 option。Actually, David, I probably need your help to talk about the option 1 because that's a lot of work if you want to form your own team.
Yeah, it can be. It's so option 1, you need to have enough space to set up a field. You need to gather your own kids. You need to manage the kids and the other parents. To be honest, the people that I've helped over the years set up robotics teams, their eventual biggest complaint was the other parents. Working with the kids is fairly easy, and if you have time, and like hanging out with kids, then you can do it. Dealing with all the parents is difficult for people. but yeah, you're welcome to you know, we'd welcome you into the club if you want to start a team. It's just a matter of signing up, paying
Yeah.
all the bills, getting the parts, getting replacement parts, you know, setting up your field and getting going.
Yeah. Well, let me explain that in Chinese for a little bit more. Thank you,
Okay.
David. Thank you. So 就是我们会提供3个 option，我先把这个option one 先说一下啊。option one 就说是我们办大赛，比如说我们3月17号办大赛，就是你们的战队和我们就说是就没什么，就是你们的战队就说是不需要就是我们的辅导，然后因为你们可能是有自己有很好的教练呀，或者是孩子们都很有经验呀，这方面都很有经验，那么你们其实就是做一系列的事情，比如说去注册大赛呀，然后去买这些 equipment 呀，购买这些 equipment，然后自己训练呀，然后到时候来参加我们的大赛就好了。这是一个 option， 就是这个是你们完全独立自主的，有教练有经验的孩子，组自己的战队，然后自己去到那个 REC 基金会的网站上去买他们的那个 equipment， 买他们的那个组飞机的那个材料，然后呢自己去交钱，然后自己去做这些事情，就是完全的自主。然后到时候你们跟我们的绑定其实就是来参加一个我们的比赛就好了，这是 option one。那么 option two 呢，其实就是我们西创会能给大家提供的一个福利，就是我们作为一个 non-profit， 然后我们能给大家提供什么，就说是因为你们这个赛事是很新的赛事，那很多家长呢，他愿意当教练，或者是他们已经有教练，但是呢，家长又不知道，就说是他没有一个好的一个 coaching， 他需要一些辅导，他需要一些帮助，去做好这个教练，去训练好他的这个战队。那么这块呢，就是我们会聘请，我们西创会会聘请 David 来给大家做一个免费的一个 regular 的一个培训。那么这个情况下呢，因为 David 他本身是裁判，他也是教练，但是这种情况下，在 option two 的情况下 ，David 并不是你们战队的 formal 的这个教练。你们战队 formal 的教练是你们自己组队自己选的教练，比如说是有的就是真的就是孩子的家长，但是呢，你们这个教练呢又不是非常有经验，又需要一些辅导，那么这个时候呢，我们就是在这个 option two 里面给你们提供这个免费的资源，这个是我们能给大家做的一些，就算是给大家的一些福利吧。还有一个 option 呢，就是 option three。那么就说是刚才 David 在前面介绍了他的 Wasabi 的战队，当时是那个Vex 的机器人的战队。如果你们是真的就是非常想参加，然后非常 take it seriously， 然后呢又是小白，那么在这种情况下呢，就说是你们可以去找 David 去做做你们的 formal coach。那么这种情况下，他可能就会 David 他作为教练，他要 take care of everything， 对吧？那么他可能就会给你们 form team。然后呢，然后带着你们训练，然后呢，就替你们做一切事情，包括他自己有 equipment，这个你们都不用自己去买，就他等于是什么都包圆了，因为他是 coach 嘛，对吧？那这个情况下呢，就说是你们自己的孩子组的战队，那么他就是你们的 coach， 这个是他是 formal 的 coach， 这是一个这是第3个选项。那么第3个选项，因为 David 是第三方，他不是西创会，他们是有一定的费用的。这个我要跟大家说清楚，但是因为呢，他是通过我们西创会来有这些战队的，所以他会给我们西创会一个很大的折扣这个是我们可以保证给大家福利。所以呢，我们会给大家这3个 option。在周日的时候呢，我们听到的反馈就是，可能大家都会选那个，要么就是 option two， 要么就是 option three。option one 呢，就是说完全独立自主，只来参加我们的比赛，好像也不会有太多的家长去做这个事情，但是这个 it's up to you guys。那我们其实就是给你们提供这3个 option。那接下来的比赛呢，时间还是比较紧的。我在这个群里面发了一个那个 registration form， 我问了几个问题。如果有兴趣的，一定要我会把这个 deadline 再 po 到这个群里面，一定要在周4晚上把那个注册表填好了。因为你们注册表填好了，如果你们选 option two 或者是 option three 的话，我们会聘请 David 他们那个小团队帮你们来去做注册呀，equipment 这样你们就有足够的时间去参加这个2月4号的这个 workshop。 然后接下来呢就是3月17号的这个 tournament， 还有2月17号的那个在不是在我们西雅图的，是在那个另外一个城市的一个 tournament。时间是比较紧的，但是呢，如果是孩子真的非常有热情、非常有兴趣的话，真的就是可以从现在开始。即便是今年就等于是，即便是今年他走了一圈，他没有拿到什么名次的话，那么他明年也会非常有经验。所以这个就是你们 ，it's up to you guys。那如果是今年要赶上今年的这个赛事的话，那么这个报名表呢，就说是周4晚上一定交给我，我一会儿把这个 deadline PO起来。PO 到那个群里，大概就是一个这样的情况。我再强调一下，就是西创会是这个 regional 赛事的主办权，主办方。然后呢，我们西创会呢，通过跟你们这些家长的交流和联系呢，通过这些 info session 呢，帮助你们组战队。还有一个呢，我在这个调查这个 sign up 的这个 form 里面，我问了一个问题，说你们的孩子需不需要我们帮你们组战队？因为有的孩子他没有自己的朋友来一起做呀，他需要组战队呀。这个我们会你们把那个填完以后，我们会线下帮你们做，所以你们就要尽快把这个填好。我们会马上行动起来，只要你们填好，我们会马上行动起来，把这些孩子呢再单独聚在一起，然后让他们自己就是有一个 event 会让他们自己组战队。对。Okay, that's all I have to say today. 我基本上把重要的问题都说了，然后呢，还有什么不清楚的？现在是一个 Q&A session，家长们可以随便问问题，我跟 David 都在这儿。你们都是 mute 的啊，我听不到啊。如果是有人问问题的话，这有一个问题，is there an age limit？ 对，它是 grade 5 to grade 12。Is that right, David? Where can I find more information about the training fee and the practice schedule for option 3? Option 3的training fee 和 schedule training fee 和 schedule 和 practice 的 schedule 呢，我们会给你们发一个链接，然后你们可以直接去注册。你们注册的时候呢，西创会呢有一个 code，会有一些 discount。对，然后呢，我马上就会发，我最迟明天早上会PO 到群里面。对。Typically, how many drones are needed in a season?
For one team?
Should be.
We're figuring that out. Again, it's the first year that we're doing it. I've had 6 drones for about 2 months, and 4 of them have broken frames. You can continue to fly with them until they break 2 spars, it seems like. But yeah, so if you had a team of 3 to 5, then you probably need at least 2 drones. If your team is on the bigger side of that, you're going to maybe need a 3rd one. And then you're going to need replacement parts, which are available. You just have to get them and have them on hand. Yeah, they break pretty easily. The kids love to pin them on the roof and then just turn them off and let them drop and fall on the floor.
还有什么问题吗？没有什么问题的话，我们可以提早结束。然后呢，结束完这个以后呢，我会把那个注册报名表的那个 deadline PO 给大家，PO 在群里。Hello，可以听见。
哎，你好，我想问一下，这个无人机编程的话，就是硬件是现成的硬件，还是要 这个团队自己组装硬件的？
硬件是，你是必须买它那个 REC 基金会的提供的硬件的，你不能自己随便做硬件，不能自己去组装一个无人机。它这种大赛，你如果以前参加过那个 VEX Robotics，它其实它就是通过这个卖这种材料去盈利的。
OK， 就是它相当于它提供一个就是没有程序的无人机，然后让这个团队只是开发软件而已，是吧？
这个的话，你可以用英文问一下 David， 我觉得你说的差不多，但是它还是有一些组装的。
OK， 就是要在他那里去买零部件，自己组装一下，然后再把 OK，
但是就说是它那个组装的成分没有那个机器人组装的成分重。
OK， 我知道，就相当于就是普通的 DIY 啊。OK， 谢谢。
The building part is very light compared to robotics. Compared to VEX. The main part is actually programming. That's one of the really thing that's help drones stand out. Because the building part, the mechanical engineering part is light. Any more questions? What is the difference of the hardware between VEX and drone?
Completely different.
Drone is drone, robotics.
So, so these are the drones right here. Very small, lightweight, plastic frame all around them. When you're talking about VEX, you're talking about aluminum beams, motors, controllers, 18 by 18 inch bots versus these small little 6-inch drones.
Last call, 还有问题吗？ For option 2, how much mentoring can we get? We're very interested.
I'm here in the evenings an awful lot. You know, and we've got the practice field out in my garage, so you know.
Pretty much, I would say pretty much at least every other week. At least.
Oh, certainly.
Certainly.
I would assume you're practicing once or twice a week, and that we check in every time you drop by to practice.
这个 option 2啊，我们是会就说是租用 David 的场地和他的 field 去做，然后呢就占用 David 的一些时间啊，大概他说就是一周大概至少都一次，我还说少了，他说一周至少能有一次 ，depends on the team。如果这个 option 2的需求量大的话，那么 David 他一个人的时间也是有限的，我们到时候再看，对。但是至少他觉得一周一次，是可以保证的，对。Any more questions? OK， 如果没有问题的话，那今天就这样吧，谢谢大家啊！我会及时在群里面跟大家及时沟通、及时更新报名什么的，大家赶紧把那个表填了，如果有兴趣的话。好，谢谢大家。Thank you everyone. Thank you, David.
谢谢，李冰。
拜拜，谢谢。